There are some bits of Christopher Columbus Jr. that are okay. There are some bits that really aren't. This is a 1939 Warner Brothers cartoon. It's directed by Robert Clampett and written by Ernest Gee, with voices provided by Mel Blanc and narrated by John Deering. And as you can imagine, this is about Christopher Columbus, and we have Porky Pig in the role of Christopher Columbus. And Porky Pig being my favourite Warner Brothers character, I thought that was okay. I didn't mind it. I thought visually it looked quite good. I think it also could have worked with Bugs Bunny had this been a later narrative. But obviously for 1939, Porky Pig was the obvious choice. And to begin with, it wasn't so bad. When he was sailing, when he was on his own, that was okay. And it was well animated. We have some decent background music. Everything's going okay. And then you bring in the Native Americans, and it's definitely a Warner Brothers cartoon from the 1930s, and the depictions are, well, they're exactly what you would expect from the Warner Brothers 1930s cartoons. And it became a little bit awkward and just not great. It was still well animated insofar as the style was consistent, it was well edited, but needless to say, certain characters are being animated in ways that are not very favourable and also not very accurate and not very helpful. Of course, it's a product of its time, but that doesn't necessarily mean that watching it nearly a century later is going to still be easy. So that's worth bearing in mind when you watch it. For me, it was a cartoon of two halves. The first half, when we just had Porky and a couple of other characters, it was okay, well animated, decent pacing. I liked the style of Porky. The narration was quite good. And then, Porky meets the Native Americans, and the depictions are just really awkward. Would I recommend it? Yes, for the right reasons, insofar as it is well animated for the most part, apart from the stereotypical aspects, and it's also a lesson in how not to do certain characters. But in terms of just if you're looking for an entertaining, fun cartoon, then no. I think Christopher Columbus Jr. would not be one to go with. So, yes, if you want to watch it for various reasons that are okay. But if you just want to watch a cartoon for fun and entertainment, there are quite literally hundreds of less problematic cartoons that I would recommend before this one.